everybody. It's Nick Astor. I'm excited to be here with Claudia Meglin. Claudia, you're one of the core team members at MetaIntegral. We had a great conversation with Sean just now about what MetaIntegral is and this concept of 10 forms of capital. You guys also are working on something really interesting. You're calling it the wisdom economy. What does that mean?
Correct. Well, thank you. Well, it's a pleasure to be here. Well, with the term wisdom economy comes actually out of the idea and the concept to really bring forward the wisdom that ecosystems really have to really strive. And we are looking into applying this to the current economies. And as Sean already explained, or those who haven't watched this video yet, so at MetaIntegral, we are using a 10 capital framework, the Meta Impact framework, where we're really looking at all capitals or values, if you wish so. And so working with these different capitals creates a knowing of the organization or group who is working with these capital, using this for their assessment, to really create the knowledge to strive. So it is really like all adapted from looking at systems. So we are working with the Integral framework to bring full systems knowledge out into the world.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So a lot of people talk about the knowledge economy. It feels to me like wisdom economy is sort of a deeper way of thinking about things. Can you explain maybe the difference between those two terms and what that might mean?
Mm-hmm. So first of all, I really want to say that there is probably no right way or wrong way. I think we all have to figure this out together. And so one aspect is also that we are designing wisdom economies, which really means that we're really looking into what this would mean, because we all really don't know. However, it has shown with working with clients on different projects that when we are applying our framework to those organizations, we're often finding that the wisdom of how to move forward, of how to evolve, is already present. So we're really making visible what is already there. And so it's kind of the knowing that is already present and really bringing this forward. And the term wisdom possibly connects also to a lineage of the wisdom that we have from within. So our innate knowing that we really tapping into.
Terrific. And can you give me an example of how this might apply to a business, for example? If a business were to approach you and say, we really want to understand our place in the wisdom economy, what does that really mean, and why is that good for my business?
Thank you. So the way how we are working with the framework is really to helping the client or the organization to see all the values and the different capitals that they already have. And often we are really looking at metrics that are oriented to capitals, for example, the financial capital, and maybe there's a triple bottom line approach already, but we are really going deeper and also looking at metrics that are normally really not mentioned. So it's how this really feels for the individual. We're calling it the first person, the subjective experience, and then also the interrelationship of how that feels, how this really changed our relationships. And so the framework in itself really allows not only to make visible, but also helps organization to transform, to change mindsets, to change belief systems, to change behaviors, relationships, and with that also changing the systems.
Excellent. And finally, we're really excited about having some folks from MetaIntegral join us in May at our Transform conference in San Francisco. Anything that you're excited about sharing that we hope to learn from you in person?
Well, I think the most exciting part about the Transform Series event is to really to working with the different labs and really together experiencing the wealth building that we have already in our groups and our communities and organizations. So I do believe it will be a very inspiring event where we will all learn together all the values and the wealth that we are already carrying all together.
Wonderful. Well, we're very excited to see you there and look forward to learning more as we go on.
Thank you so very much.